Right guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Now today, before we start breaking down the analysis, I really wanted to just explain the actual privilege I've had to actually liaise, talk and partner up with the prop firm, as you see here, funded by traders. I was very fortunate to meet some of the owners at the beautiful Manor golf course that is part of their families, and was able to have a great talk, play a great round of golf, and basically I'm just really excited about this prop firm, and I just want to push it out to you guys. I want you guys to realize who they are, what they do, and yeah, so no better way. Just break down their website, see what they've got going on, and then hopefully you guys can take something from it. Okay, so as you can see here, they've got a 20% exclusive special offer on right now, all challenges, FBT20. Make sure you grab it. 2 days, 8 hours left, 20% of everything. You can't really argue with that. So just going on the website, take your challenge to get funded with your long-term trading partner. What they've really got going on here is it's not your typical prop firm. Now, I'll be totally honest with you guys. These guys do cost a bit more, but why do they cost a bit more? They're not like your typical prop firm that does well for 3, 4, 5 months, and then all of a sudden you see it crash down and everything goes to waste. These guys, I've seen what they have behind them. I see the investment they have behind them. I see liquidity providers they have behind them. These guys are serious. So if you actually want to be a serious trader and take your trading to your next level, you have to pay for what you get, essentially. And these guys, I can't recommend them anymore. Trading conditions are perfect. The whole aspect about them is just really spot on. And what I was leading to with that is that take the challenge to get funded with your long-term trading partners. So essentially what happens is, if your trading is good, and they can review it because they've got all the systems in place, if your trading is good, you go something called the golden zone. And essentially what that is, that allows you to basically have privileged access to what no one else has on the prop firm. You get to meet the liquidity providers, you get to meet all the investors, you get to meet the owners, and really kind of become part of the team, become part of the family, almost like furniture, I would say. So it's one thing I love about this prop firm. So as you can see, really clean website. Our experience, obviously, that's where they're getting all their liquidity from. And then obviously here's all the challenge, and all they have said 5k all the way up to 200k. Standard challenge, funded plus. Have a little nose yourself, read through all the requirements, but standard 10% profit target and max daily loss of 4%. Okay, so that's kind of really the most important ones, and maximal over loss of 6%. Okay, so they're the key things you want to look at. But conditions are perfect. You're not going to be messing around. If you get to pay out, you're going to get paid. So trust me on that one. How to get funded? Obviously, everyone knows the score. Phase 1, phase 2, then obviously you become the FPT partner. And yeah, that's essentially everything we got there. So if you do want to get involved and obviously start going with this prop firm, my link is in the bio. Make sure you click that, and yeah, and you basically become, or you can create an account here and get going. I'm going to start pushing up to all my intimate people that I know, because I know many people they go all these prop firms because they're cheaper, but like, if you actually are good at trading, go with a prop firm that is literally there to help you and support you. And this is what funded by traders do. So before I get into an analysis, one quickly thing I want to quickly run over is I'm going to show you the dashboard. This is obviously my account that I have with them, as you see here, Ryan Kelly in the top right. And essentially, this is what it looks like. I want to show you what it looks like. Really nice analytics. I really like how they display. I haven't started trading this account yet, but once I do, I will let you guys know. As you can see, I purchased a 2-step assessment phase 1 account. This is what the dashboard looks like. Really clean, quick, responsive, what you want. Profit target will tell you once it's there. As you can see, I've still got a long way to go, 16,000, which is great. And then daily loss is, there, 10,000, as you can see. And then total loss there at 184,000, okay? Cool, and then obviously closed deal history all there, and all the statistics will run when I start trading. So really nice, got everything you need. And say you're trading unsure if you hit max daily loss, you can just come to the dashboard, everything's there for you, and really get up to date on your trading, on your challenge account. See here, account shows you all the accounts you have. It's the first one I've got. I haven't got any others yet. Just started, so really excited about it. Can't wait to start trading on it. Challenges, obviously you want to purchase more challenge. You've got the one step, obviously that's the 6% max loss limit, 4% daily loss, and then 10% profit target. And then you've got your standard, you got your 8% maximum loss limit, 5% daily loss limit, and you've got 8% profit target for phase 1, 5% profit target for phase 2, and then 85% profit share. And you've got as much time as possible you want to use on it. Funded Plus is obviously the 2-step assessment as well, but the Funded Plus is a bit different. So this will require a 10% profit target for phase 1, 5% profit target for phase 2. You got training drawdown, no daily drawdown, and 8% max loss limit. Okay, really interesting, really cool features to have there. Okay, so yeah, I think the most obvious one, what most people go for, would be the standard, because you've got 8% profit target, 5% phase 2. And 8% maximum loss. I think that's fair. It's fair. It's great. It's exactly what you need. And yeah, really, really happy with that. Competitions, nothing yet. Coming soon. Downloads, you can download the DX Trade, Max Trader, and C Trader straight off their platform. I actually love C Trader. I've been actually using it quite a lot recently with obviously the prop firm stuff I'm doing. And hand on heart, I'm going to say C Trader is I really like it. I actually kind of prefer it sometimes to MetaTrader, but I won't tell too many people that because I'll probably get in trouble. But no, C-Trader is great. You can download it all straight from their platform, which is great, handy, so you don't have to chase it or try to look for it. Leaderboards, as they are literally very, very fresh, nothing on the leaderboards, but that's soon to come. As soon as we start getting live trades and live payouts, all that's going to be there. So really looking forward to it. Hopefully you'll see my name on it. Economic calendar shows you everything you need for red folder news, because you've got to be aware news trading, most prop firms are really hot on it, so just make sure you read the FAQs and the TNCs of Funded by Trader to make sure that you're adhering to the guidelines, because they are fair, but they're there to protect obviously the prop firm. They have a risk team. There's risk involved when trading high impact news. If you go to any sort of major fund in the world, even they're red hot in it. So you understand why these prop firms have it in place, and obviously all the other generic rules like hedging against accounts, etc. That's all there. So make sure you have a good old read, and yeah, okay, cool. So that's it all, guys. Funded by Traders. Like I said, link is going to be in the bio. Make sure if you want to take your trading seriously, you do actually want to go to a prop firm that payout, no questions asked, backed by huge amount of liquidity. Funded by Traders are your place. Okay, cool. So let's break down the analysis. The analysis page right now, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you exactly how you could have got into this market and how it ended up. For me, it was actually a break-even trade, but I don't care if it's break-even trade, a losing trade, or a winning trade. I'm going to explain it. I need you guys to realize how the strategy works. And it's a bit unfortunate in this aspect because the full TP was met, but risk management is always the first thing, always in my mind. Whenever I place a trade, I think about the loss, not the win, and then that mindset will help you shift your trading. Okay, cool. So let's break down this pair, my thought process behind it. Let's get into it. Okay, firstly, from a higher time frame narrative, I am looking for longs on the euro. I've shouted this out many times in my group and on my Instagram, but essentially what I was thinking of with this trade, okay, we got this low here in the market here, and when I jump in the low time frame, I'll pinpoint that, but that's the 1 hour low, and then we also have this 4 hour inefficiency in here that hasn't really been mitigated. So what I was waiting for or expecting from these lows here, I'll break down in a second, that we'll see a push into here, and then from here we'll just crash down into there. So fill the imbalance, take out the sell side liquidity, fill this imbalance in here, and then start coming into these BPRs, and obviously fib levels here. I've deleted the fib level for that fib from there to there. I'm pretty sure like the OT level fits in this box here, which I've highlighted. Okay, so that's essentially what I was looking for. I was looking for a price just to do that. So that's why my thought process this morning when I took the trade was to look for those longs. So let's look at this now on for 1 hour. Okay, so what I was looking at 1 hour is I was looking at this low here to that high, and I was thinking, okay, so that low from that high, we're currently in this range technically, because we haven't taken this high and we're taking this low. So these would be my external range liquidity of this 1 hour swing. Okay, and as you can see in this, we're in the discount. So in this level, we're in the discounted rate, and literally all I was trying to do is more of like a day trade, kind of, I wouldn't say scout, but day trade, to basically just look for buys back into this level to then short. Okay, understanding that I'm in the discounted array. Yeah. Okay. So then let me go down to my entry time frame, which was the 3 minute today. Okay. So what I was looking at here is I was just looking at basically the lowest point here where I saw. So yeah. So basically this move here. So as you can see here, let me just make that clear on the screens because I don't want it look. I want it to look good on Instagram. Okay, perfect. So as you, on the YouTube, sorry. So as you can see here, what we saw price do is kind of correct down like this, like so. Okay, we get strong push away, pull back, and away, injection liquidity from that, and that created that low. Okay, and as you can see here, we had this order block. Where are we? There. That order block was created here, that last down candle, and what we also saw as well is the balance price range running through here. Okay, balance price range in there. Yeah, so if I was just to drag that all the way across now, you can see that we've mitigated that to perfection, and that's when price came into this box. Okay, so that just adds another confidence that price is in an area of interest where previously prices actually projected away and pushed up from. Okay, so now I'm just looking at this. I'm just looking at sort of my Asia range, which is so important. Okay, in terms of this strategy, as you can see, the Asia range from the start, from about 2 in the morning GMT, we had an impulse down, accumulation phase, and we saw price basically manipulate to the downside. Okay, so just taking that into consideration, I'm now looking at this as my Asia high. So this is Asia high liquidity, top right, and then this is my Asia low liquidity here. Okay, Asia low liquidity, that's bottom right. So essentially what I want to look for, price to manipulate the low, give signs of shifting in another direction, wait for price to pull back, and then look for that ejection for the drawing liquidity on the next level in the market. Okay, let me just zoom in on this a bit more so it's a bit more clear on the screen. Okay, perfect. So if anyone knows how I trade and what I look out for, what I want to look out for is accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. Okay, so as you can see here, we seen price move sideways like so, and this is what I would class as like the manipulation, the accumulation phase, where price is accumulating. We then see price break out of this, coming into Asia low, coming into this order block, mitigating it, and then we start seeing price shift. Okay, so as you can see, when we're coming down into here, we're making clear structure, and then boom, we see price break up higher, pushing away from here, taking out this high in the market. Okay, so for me, that was indication of market structure shift, sweep of lows. This basically looks like a manipulation phase for me. Then I was waiting for the next move up for the distribution phase. Okay, so they're the three phases it moves in. Okay, so I can call this here my A phase for accumulation. This here, M phase for manipulation. And then this phase here for distribution, which was very unfortunate, but we'll talk about it. Okay? There, okay? Cool. Also, what's really important about this here is, I'm on a 3 minute chart now, is 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Okay, so on 7 a.m. is the Frankfurt. Oh God, sorry. There we go. Frankfurt open at 07:00 a.m. GMT. So that's set up there, as you can see. Yeah. And then also London Open, and that is at 08:00 AM GMT. Okay. So essentially what this is Frankfurt Open is when the Germany exchange open, and obviously 8 AM is when the London session opens. So this is just after, and this is just before. And within this zone here, give and take 1 hour either side, which is what I normally do, is I normally call this my, well, a lot of people know the concepts, call this just like the kill zone area, the London kill zone area, okay? And that's essentially what the most optimal time to really get in around the London session is around these times, okay? Give and take 1 hour, like I said, either side. So you can give and take that to 6 AM. You can give and take that, well, I do anyway, but I just allow room for room so 6 AM to 9 AM. Okay, like I said, give and take. So I'm happy to like basically look for trades in here if it fits the requirement. Okay. So actually, let me keep that there. Okay, so as you can see here, we had actually a really pinpoint entry, which I might like to speak about. Let me jump on the 1 minute. So 1 minute time frame, what we see happen is obviously prices creating lows, highs, lows into this low. Then we see a big shift, okay? This high here is valid because it took out this low, okay? But when it took out that low, we saw ejection of push to the other side. So for me, this looks like we swept out the low here, took out that sell side, and then from that we took out a market structure. We basically had a market structure shift, okay? Top right, and that's basically price shifting in its natural or its uniformed structure, which it was doing, and that shifted. And then what we can see now from that there to that swing high, what we can do is from that swing low to that swing high, we can start drawing on our Fibonacci retracements. Let me just drag that across, okay? And then what we can also do from that is we can pinpoint our inefficiency in the market, okay? As you can see here, we had imbalance running up here like so, okay? This is it, inefficiency in the market, okay? And that inefficiency, that imbalance, lines up perfectly with the entry of the OT, which is 0.62, okay? So that here is what we call the OTE, from 0.62 to 0.79. That's the optimal trade entry. So not only are we in the London kill zone, not only are we in the OTE, not only are we in imbalance, not only have we are in the 3 minute order block that I explained earlier, not only have we had market structure shift, not only have we take sell side, not only have we had accumulation, not only are we in a manipulation phase, not only have we swept Asia low, all those things that happen, okay? That for me is enough reason to look for a long in the market. So go here, long position, I enter here of the entry, stop loss below the low, give and take 1.5 pips for myself, which we'll just add 15 onto that. So that is 33 at 15, 48. Perfect, that gives me a bit of breathing room below that low. And then obviously I just now want to target the Asia high, which is here. As you can see in this trade, the one standard deviation was met to perfection. It was a beautiful one standard deviation met. Unfortunately, I was targeting the Asia high, which as you can see right now, has just been met. So today was a horrible choppy day. When I see price hit the one standard deviation, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to let price run up and take Asia high. That's when I moved my stop loss to kind of break even. I was in a bit of profit here. Then obviously, as you can see, price came down, touched that break even level, and we just pushed up all the way back up to Asia high. Okay, so even though for me this was kind of like a break even trade, I still wanted to share with you guys sort of the concept behind it. This is a variation. Every single time you come on the chart and you see kind of what this play out, it's always a variation. Nothing is always the same. No chart's always the same, but the pattern kind of appears. You kind of see the structure. And that's why I kind of emphasize, and I really like to basically use paths as a tool to illustrate what's actually happening here. So then that's happened there. Then on the lower time frame, we then get this. Okay. So if I actually now just bring your attention here, like so, and I actually get rid of the noise, it makes a lot more sense in terms of like what we're used to seeing. We're used to seeing price come down, Asia low. We see price accumulate. We manipulate those lows. We then get a market structure shift. Price pulls back into the OTE, into imbalance, into all these things, and then bang, we see price push up, and we want to target Asia high. It's just very unfortunate today that obviously price wanted to come down, tap me back to break even, and then hit full TP. But you journal it, and that's why I want to share with you guys today this trade. I just want to break it down, show you exactly the start finish of how it's like. And obviously that would have been a nice 4.33 trade. But you're not going to you just can't catch them all, unfortunately. And obviously it's now heading to where I thought at the original first thing this morning, just come into that full out imbalance, and then we might see price melt from there. But yeah, okay. So yeah, cool. Right, guys. Thank you for obviously watching this video. It's a bit longer than normal, but a lot to go through and a lot of detail there. So look, if you want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, and share. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.